Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I'm going to do my update for my blush No Buy Project Pan, and I'm doing this with Sonia from Makeup Obsessed XO, and we're doing where we try not to buy any blushes, and mine will go until, I'm hoping, around September is what I'm shooting for. I'm trying to do like month by month because it's hard. So like if I give myself shorter goals, then I'm like, okay, I can do this. But if I'm like, okay, you can't buy ever again, then I'm like, okay, I want to buy tomorrow. So I'm trying to do smaller goals, but my goal is to for sure go until the beginning of September at least, or at least middle of September, whenever the holiday kits start coming out, because sometimes you can get like 3 or 4 blushes for the price of one, and they're smaller, so you don't have to restrict yourself to like a full size one single. So that being said, Sonia is also doing the same thing where she's trying not to buy, and we have exceptions, which are hers is a subscription box. So if she has a subscription box and she gets a blush that's out of her control because she cannot always dictate what's going to be in that subscription box. And I don't get subscriptions, but I do buy the Sephora holiday kits, and sometimes the favorite kits will come with a blush, and you don't get to choose that. You just buy the favorites kit, and it's giving you an assortment of products. So that's my restriction, but there's no kits that I know of that are coming out anytime soon. But that may change. It always happens. Randomly things will come out. But my goal is to not like hyper invest in blushes because I have a few I want to go through. So also I wanted to give a shout out to Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty. Kim is doing a no buy as well, and she's decided to do it in, I believe, the majority of her collection. Sonia and I are doing the majority of our collection as well, but we're doing projects specifically for categories. So our lipstick No Buy Project Pan, I don't know why I can't talk, but our lipstick No Buy Project Pan is a separate project, as well as the blush one. And we're also doing highlighters and bronzers. I think Sonia talks about all of hers in her video, like one video with blushes. I'm not doing a separate video for my highlights and bronzers. I'm just not buying. I'm not talking about them. And I kind of wish I was talking about them. I was going to do a separate video for those, but I haven't done anything and I haven't really talked about anything. So I wanted to mention that here. I have zero tolerance, no highlights, no blush or no bronzers. Blushes are a little harder for me because it's something that I find that's really fun and really changes the way your makeup looks. And it depends on what you're wearing, which will change the color of the blush that you need to wear. But I have lots to play. Oh, sorry, my son is coughing. He's not feeling very well, so I'm sorry. You'll hear him probably coughing on his monitor. Oh. Okay, so let's continue. I want to talk about all of the blushes. Sorry, I have to listen to make sure he's okay. Okay. So for February, we'll talk about the ones that I've used, and I'm very excited about this. So the first one I have is the Tartelette Blush and Bloom, and I bought this and I had never used it until recently, and it's absolutely beautiful packaging. And I'm going to be honest, these blushes are beautiful. I'm really, really excited about these. I would travel with these. I love the formula. I love the way the blushes look. I'll swatch these for you. They're not going to show up really well in the back of my hand because I'm going to be honest, my skin is dry, but those are the 3 colors in there. Get that first one a little bit better. Those are the 3 colors, but they're absolutely beautiful, and I love the formula. It actually feels better than their, like, I don't know, it feels like a better version of their regular formula, and so I don't know if there's, like, a different formula in this, but it's really, really great. I really like that, and I can't wait to use that again. And then next is, so I used all 3. I wanted to make sure I mentioned that I used all 3. Next is the One Size Cheek Clapper, which is the 3D Blush Trio. And the shade is Attention Seeker. I don't think I wrote that down, but I only have one of these one size ones. And honestly, this does make me interested and I kind of want to buy more. I'm actually wearing it today and I think it's absolutely beautiful. I really enjoyed this a lot. The cream products, the middle matte shade, and also this like really fun like highlighty kind of shade. I didn't put that on today, but I will swatch it a little bit for you, but it's just a little kiss of like, I'm not going to do the cream, but those are the two, like the highlighty one and then this one. So like the blush topper. It's very beautiful. I really enjoy this formula, but I don't need anything now, but it's definitely on my wish list for the future. I really enjoy that. That's really nice. And I used all three. I used the cream today and the matte one, and the other time I wore it, I wore the matte and the shimmery topper. So I really enjoyed that. Really, really love both of those a lot. The next one is the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo, and it's a matte shimmer, and the shade is Soft Peach, and it looks like this. And you get two blushes in there. Of course, I said duo, but yeah, you get two. One is a matte and one is a shimmer. And I'm going to be honest, I did not like these colors. They're far too light for me. They're pretty, don't get me wrong, but they're very like orangey, and I'm going to declutter this out of my collection. So I for some reason just did not enjoy that really peachy, like it's almost like a too strong, almost even a yellow based peach. It was just too much for me. So this one will be leaving my collection. Next is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Blush in, okay, let me just read the back because I think I wrote this down wrong. It's in, it doesn't even say, it just says 40. Oh, 40 Mania. Okay, it looks like it says Homania. So, let me just correct that. 40. Okay. Um, this is what it looks like here. And it's really, I love this. This is another blush formula that I really like. It's fabulous. And I would definitely like to get a few more of these. I really, really like this formula. So good to know that there's a couple that I'm absolutely loving. Next is MAC Powder Blush in the shade Melba. And I wore this yesterday and it's so beautiful. This is the kind of peachy color that I really, really like. So it's like that. It's more of a deeper or even mid-tone version, and this was just way too light and peachy, and it just didn't flatter. Like they're similar, but they're far enough away in tone that it was like, yeah, but this is wonderful. I love this. Next is the Kosas blush in Life is, wait, where is it? There we go. Blissed. It's called Blissed, and Blushes Life is the actual blush. I think is that, okay, hang on a second. It says Blissed and then Blushes Life. I think they're the Blushes Life line. Let me just see. Oh yeah, they're all Blushes Life, and then this one's called Blissed. Okay, I had to get, I'm like, what is happening? Anyway, this is what it's called, or this is what it looks like. Okay. And it didn't really like wow me on the swatch, but when I put it on, it actually looked very pretty. It was just baby pink, like not baby pink like blue based pink like the cheek clapper, but like just like a nice warm pinched cheek look, and it was really cute. I really enjoyed that a lot. I don't absolutely love it like I love the first few, but that one was very nice. It's a little dry though, I will be honest. Next is the By Mario Soft Pop Powder Blush in Poppy Pink. I have a lot, so I'm going to try and get through these really quickly. And this one was really nice. I used it once. I didn't really get to do multiple times on this one, and so I can't really tell you about the formula because I can't remember. But I do know I liked it, so that was a positive. And so I'm not like, oh my gosh, like for example, this one or the One Size or the Tarte one, I was like, I would repurchase, I would look at other colors. This one, I was just like, it's cool, it's nice, like it's a decent blush, but it's not like blowing my mind. Next is MAC Powder Blush in Pink Swoon, which this is a very, very pale pink of a like a blue based pink blush. And it is like super, super, super bright and light. but it's not so blue based that it's like purple leaning like the cheek clapper one, like Attention Seeker, but it's very, very pale and it's beautiful. I do like that one. Where are we now? Okay, next is the MAC Glow Play Blush in HD Cherry Tree, which is so beautiful. It was gifted to me from Valerie, and I love the packaging. Unfortunately, I guess it came when it was really warm and it had kind of popped out and melted out of the packaging, but I just pushed it back in and it worked just fine. And this one is very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. And it looks so like whoa in the pan, I feel like, but this is what it looks like on the skin, and it's just very nice, and you don't have to go so crazy heavy like a swatch. But I just feel like it was beautiful and I really enjoyed that. Not my like peak color, but honestly I don't have a whole lot like this, and so it's really nice to have something like this in my collection, and it wears really nicely on the skin. Like, it's very flattering. And then next I have the NYX Buttermelt Blush in All the Butter, which is the purpley like lilac version, and oh my gosh, I love this. I love this so much. It's very pink when you get it on the skin, so like it doesn't look super super purple. It just looks like a lilac leaning pink kind of thing. I would go for like a straight up purple blush, so I'm still on the hunt for other than, I think it's an Urban Decay blush I have. Other than that one, I don't really have many purples, so I'm not buying any because I know I have in my collection that I need to try and play with first before I'm like, I need to try like 16 different, I don't need 16 different like purple blushes. So play with what I have. But this is an option, which is more purple, or sorry, more pink, but leaning toward the purple line of things. All right, last but not least in this, I brought one in that I didn't have in the actual intro, or not intro, but like the update. And I brought in the Quo Beauty Soft Focus Matte Blush in Pinky Swear 82. And the reason I brought this in is because it was similar to that Cherry Tree shade, and I was like, I gotta try this. I felt like it's a little more like blue pink instead of more warm pink, but like, it was so pretty. Oh my goodness. I really enjoyed this a lot. I was actually quite shocked that I thought it would be way more like screaming pigment, but it's a really beautiful, like soft, easy to blend out shade, and I really like it. So I'm happy I have that. I was like thinking, should I declutter that? Do I need it in my collection? And it's actually a really nice addition to my collection. So now we're going to talk about the items that I'm bringing in for the month of March, or like the end of March. And I'm just saying like January, February, March, because I like to separate it into the months. So yeah, so we'll update, and it'll be in March still. But the first one I have is the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics in Rouge Romance, and I have never used this one yet. I bought this last year, and I guess because I had just been using some other stuff from projects and trying to, like, I'm panning a blush right now in a face palette, so I was like, I'm not grabbing like everything in my collection, and now that I'm doing a blush focus, I really want to touch all the things that I have never actually touched before, and so this is one of them. And I know I'm not a fan of Jaclyn Hill, but this was super extra cheap when I got it at Marshall's, and I couldn't believe I found a blush palette at Marshall's, so I had to. I'm not going to swatch anything. I'll swatch maybe at the end of the next like update, when I update again, but these two look extremely similar, and these two look extremely similar. So I'll see how that goes. Like, there is enough difference, but these two for sure look like the same blush was put in the palette, but that's okay. I'm looking forward to trying it. I hope I'm blown away, but that's to be seen. We'll figure that out at another point. And then next is the MAC 6-pan singles. This is actually 5-pan because this is a contour, so I'm not going to be using this because I'm already panning a contour shade. So this one I'm not using. So I'll use the 3 on the bottom and the 2 here. I don't have the names. I'd have to pop this all out, but this is what it looks like. So there's peach ones here. I think one is Modern Mandarin, one is like something peach. I can't remember. For sure it says peach in it. I can't remember. And I don't know what the other ones are. So I have to pop them out and tell you, but I'll maybe do that next time. Basically what I'm doing is I'm making a 6-pan diagram and I'm just checking off the ones that I'm using. But of course I'll be checking them off like this because that's how I'm looking at it when I'm using it. So there's that. And then I have NYX Buttermelt Blush in My But a Half, and I wanted to bring this in because I liked that other purple one so much, and I wanted to see, because it's sort of like into spring, I wanted to use this because it looks super, super, super light. Oh, that's gorgeous. I don't know why I swatched that, but look at that pigment. Oh my gosh. For drugstore, you guys, this is really awesome. Next is the Cover FX in Sweet Mulberry, and this one was gifted to me from Danny, from Danny Loves Makeup. I think it's Danny Love Makeup or Danny's Makeup. I can't remember. Shoot, I can't remember what her channel is called now. But this one here, and she hasn't posted in so long, so I never see her channel pop up anymore, which is really sad. So go and comment on her Instagram and tell her to get her butt back here. But anyways, I'll just swatch those for you guys. So there is like a what do you call that? A matte, like a specific matte shade, and then there's like a nice, really shimmery one to go on top. And I wasn't planning on swatching these, but I wanted to show you them together. So it's a very dark, dark shade, and I think that's why Danny had sent it to me, because she's quite fair. And I told her I would take it because I really enjoyed the formula of the Cover FX blushes, but and she barely used this, maybe like a couple times, and I thought I'll try that, but it's very, very dark, so we'll have to see what it looks like when I play around with it. I don't know how I'm going to fit this all in here. You guys should see all these blushes, and you will in a second. But all, oh no, there's one more Cover FX in Pink Dahlia. I thought I'll just get all the pink, the Cover FX out of the way, and then I know if I like it. And this one looks extremely light as well. So I'm not sure this one's going to even look like anything on me. I wish Sonia lived closer because I'd just like give her this. She might actually own this, to be honest. But it's not even that pink. Rude. Anyway, I'll try it out and see what's going on there. All right. Everything else is MAC. Every single other one is MAC. And someone's messaging me and I didn't see what that said. So, okay. First one is Pinch Me. So I'll do these really quickly. I'm not going to swatch anything. But this one's Pinch Me, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's very similar to... Where did I put it now? This one, but a little bit darker and a little more like mauvey, like burnt mauvey. Next is Fleur Power, which is right here, which I actually thought was a little bit lighter than this. This actually looks really pretty. I can't wait to use that. It's been a while. Next is Life's a Picnic, which this one reminds me of the Quo one, which I'll show you right away. It reminds me, it's probably nothing like, but oh yeah, quite similar actually. I gotta swatch these side by side. The formulas are very different. Very, very different. And they're a little different in color as well, actually. So the Quo one is a little more warm and the MAC one is a little more cool. I think that's how they were. Anyways, maybe I'm backwards. I don't know. I forgot which fingers I swatched. Okay, next is Spring Flock, which of course I'm bringing in because it's spring. Super beautiful, really light. I wasn't planning on swatching all these, but look how light that is. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to use that. And then I have Peony Petal, which is again a gorgeous bright baby pink. Absolutely love. That's a little more blue based. And then we have Blush Please, which is a Glow Play. Looks like I chewed on this thing. It's like really loved. I had this in a project previously. And then we have Peaches and Dreams. This is also gifted to me from Valerie. She got me these really beautiful packaging ones when she was at TJ Maxx. And just, oh, so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to play with that. I don't even know that I've actually even touched that one. And last but not least, another Glow Play, which is Heat Index. And oh my goodness. so beautiful. I got that one, I think. No, I didn't get this. I was gonna say I got this one in Vegas. No, I did not get this in Vegas, but I did get it before I went to Vegas, so it's old. But that's everything that I'm bringing in. Oh my goodness, that's so many. I don't know where I'm gonna store all these things, but I try to use at least one a day. Sometimes I'll double up, and sometimes I'll do some closer to the back of my temples, and then sometimes I'll put another one in the front, just to play around with the different colors and see what they look like if they're close. So I do definitely try to work in getting at least 1 to 5 uses on each of these colors. And even though there's multiple, I can definitely like stack. I can definitely do like an ombre, and sometimes I just want to use one and that's it. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. I know I'm really flighty today, but I'm very tired and I can't wait to go to sleep. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to leave a comment down below, leave the emoji with the blushing, like the little like smiling blushing emoji face. That would be great. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.